Late Night Mike, the heart of LA here. How you guys doing? It's Saturday night live, kinda.
Kinda. It's live enough. Make sure we got sound.
But how you been, Zoe?
I've been good, man. I've been great, feeling good.
Oh, we should do a sound check, huh?
Yeah, let me check the sound. Relax.
Go on YouTube.
I'm
Look
going
up.
to YouTube. Yes, sir. Yeah, we got sound.
You got sound?
Yeah.
You got it on cameras?
I believe so. Mic check, mic check. Mic check.
Mic check, mic check. My headphones ain't even working. They in all the way? Oh, it's the knob. Right? Hello?
Better?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Okay.
Talking to the mic.
Yeah, mic check, mic check.
Yeah, turn the volume up. My headphones.
As high as it goes.
Oh, okay. Let's turn it down a little. I don't want to go crazy. But yeah, guys. So I don't know what you guys been up to. Sorry we're so late. I was just setting up and I kind of scarfed down some little baby burgers.
Yep. Those burgers are good though.
Yeah, they are.
Shout out Islands. Sponsor me. I love you guys. Bomb food.
Yeah, shout out to Island Burgers. Honestly, Islands is good, but have you been to Burger City Grill?
Nah, I haven't.
How have you not been to Burger City Grill? That is honestly my favorite burger in Torrance.
Is it a restaurant or is it like a fast food joint?
So it's kind of both. It's kind of like a kick it spot. They serve beer. Yeah, and their milkshakes are good. They have really good onion rings, and they have like buffalo chicken strips that are really good.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a budget Highlands, but in my opinion, it tastes better than Highlands.
I don't believe it.
You gotta taste it to believe it. It used to be right across the street from our old home where we used to live. And then they moved to Old Torrance. But yeah, like that place is great.
Okay.
I can't believe you've never been there.
Let's go. Is it still open?
Yeah.
To this day?
Yeah. It's open. They have like three different locations, I think. But yeah, the one that I go to is Old Torrance. It's really good. I get the Maui burger. Yeah, and they put grilled pineapple on it.
Oh, okay. Teriyaki burger?
Yeah. I know.
Sounds good.
It's really good. But the other one that's really good is Santa Monica. It has like avocado on it.
Yeah. That's more of my. I like stuff with avocado. I like pepper jack cheese.
Yeah, that's what it has. It has avocado and pepper jack cheese.
Oh, yeah. Probably what I get.
Yeah, I get that sometimes too. Usually I split the burger because I really like their fries and I can't eat both. So that way I can have both.
Right. Do you like Five Guys more than In-N-Out? Are you one of those people?
I like Five Guys, but I don't go often. It's not in my area. But when I do go, I do enjoy it. I like mushrooms on my burger.
Okay. Yeah. I don't really know. Like I have Five Guys once. I think I like In-N-Out more from what I remember.
Have you ever had a Flying Dutchman?
Yeah.
I like those. I like the Flying Dutchmans.
What's the other place people like? It's like Five Guys, In-N-Out, and what's the other place? Is it The Habit?
The Habit, yeah.
The Habit.
I've never had The Habit.
The Habit's fire. I don't get a burger when I go to The Habit. I usually get like fries, like chili cheese fries, pastrami fries.
What do you order at The Habit?
Like fries, mostly just like the chili cheese fries. You know, I like chili cheese fries.
Yeah.
And like pastrami fries. I'll get like a pastrami sandwich. Stuff like that.
the best hidden pastrami sandwich, I would say, is at Rascals. Have you ever had
Oh,
their
Rascal.
pastrami
Yeah.
sandwich?
Yeah. I've had Rascal. Rascal's fire.
Yeah, I don't like anything else on the Rascals menu, but I do like the pastrami sandwich.
Yeah.
Everything else is terrible. Cuts of meat that tastes terrible, in my opinion. And they just cover it up
Bougie,
with
man.
sauce.
You're a bougie eater.
And whatever. I just know what's good, man.
Uh-huh.
Some people care about quality of meat.
That's true. I kind of care. It's like a certain point to where it doesn't have to be like super high quality. It's a burger, so you know what I mean? I feel like it doesn't make that big a difference.
Oh, Rascals isn't like a burger. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay. I want to try a Wagyu burger where they like grind up ragu. Oh, Wagyu. Sorry. I don't know why I'm saying ragu. It's like pasta. But yeah,
If you really want like a top tier burger like that, you should go to Houston's.
okay. Who's got the best burger set?
I would say, yeah.
We're from Cali, so we're kind of spoiled out here. I feel like we got all the best burger places.
We do. We do. Have you ever heard of a food desert?
No. Food desert?
Yeah.
No, I haven't heard of.
So the term food desert came to pass because in these areas in the Midwest, they don't get fresh groceries to the cities that are smaller population. So all they have is this like, manufactured stuff like McDonald's or Arby's or Burger King.
Yeah.
And they don't have like, like a local Trader Joe's or like somewhere that sells like fresh salads or things like that, or fresh steaks that aren't really overpriced, So that's like a food desert.
Oh, I see.
They can't get it.
I hate those places.
Yeah, I can't live in those places. It's like, yeah, you only pay $200 rent, but like, what are you living for?
Yeah.
Huh?
That's how it was where I used to live, like in Ridgecrest.
Yeah.
It's like they're getting better though. There's like they're adding like a couple new restaurants, but for the most part, it was just fast food, and like a couple of cafes. But once you live there for like a year or two, you've had the cafes like 100 times. So, it inspires you to like want to eat at home though. So that's kind of cool.
So you guys, this is gonna sound like a rom-com that like ended badly in horror, but I don't know if you've heard of this, but do you remember Gilbert Arenas?
Yeah.
Buckets for Days.
Oh, okay.
Remember
Okay.
that guy?
Yeah, of course.
So look, man, this is the wildest thing I've ever heard in sports. Like I don't know if you remember much about him, you guys, but like apparently he was a pretty good Wizards player. Was he actually though?
Yeah. Gilbert Arenas is a legend, bro. He's more known for his off the court antics, of course, but
yeah,
he was good. He was a great player, I'd say.
Well, anyway, apparently after proposing to his fiance with a $400,000 ring,
Yee.
400 racks, he bought that ring and got married to some girl, and apparently 8 days after that, he started planning the breakup.
What?
Because
He's a troll.
he couldn't stand this girl. So, but he wanted the ring back. So for months, he just been gaslighting her, like pillow talking with her, giving her smooches here and there, telling her, baby, you're the one for me. And this was all a plan to have the exact same ring made, but like with a fake diamond so he could switch it. And he switched it successfully. He got his ring back after this Ocean's 11 like plan he made.
Wow.
And he got the ring back and everything. And when the girl found out that the one she had been switched and she had a fake copy, she sued him.
Wow.
She sued him for the money that the ring costs. I guess he got a really good judge because he won the case.
Yeah, because how does she prove that the ring was real in the first place? You know,
I mean, that's one way of looking at it.
like yeah, if I'm the judge, that's what I'm asking her. Like, how do you even know you got a real ring in the first place?
Well, that they knew it was real. There was receipts.
Yeah, there's receipts, but you could have bought a fake ring. That's what I'm saying. Maybe he, that's what I would. If I was him, I'd be like, I bought it like that. I didn't know it was fake. And then if she never got to test it in the first place, then how does she prove that it was ever real? So I feel like it's a hard case to win, especially when the judge probably also sees like,
Well, everybody knew it was real, and everybody knew that he switched it. But since the marriage only lasts for 8 days,
right?
That's why the judge sided with the man.
The judge is probably looking at it like realistically,
not a lottery ticket.
That's crazy. Gilbert Arenas also has some really funny stories. Man, he's funny. He's a character, man. It's hard to believe like he was an actual NBA player when you hear about the stuff he was doing while he was in the NBA. He was doing some wild. That's a wild boy right there. He's hilarious though. Shout out Gilbert.
Yeah,
he's got good content too.
He didn't just like beat the case. He ran a full on Ocean's 11 emotional scam.
Yeah, he didn't get played. Can't hate him. I can't hate on him.
I mean, W for the guys. 1 out of 20 million guys.
Yeah. Rare W for the man in court.
Honestly, I think that they're gonna come to him with like a Netflix movie script for that.
Yeah. Are you running in the same operation, Mike? That's what I would ask you. Are you like, are you one of the guys who are like, oh, I bought it for her. It was a gift. She can keep it. That's a no.
It depends on the situation, man. It depends on the situation.
I'm thinking too hard about it, so you do it.
It depends on the situation, bro. Like, if we ended amicably, then it's a difference between, like, if we ended with her, like, slashing my tires and writing stuff on my car, things like that. It's like a totally different set of rules.
It's a $500,000 though. You said 450, right?
For 400 racks.
It's a lot of money, man.
It is.
I'm a nice guy and all, but you should. I want my ring. You running my ring back at all costs. I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Especially if I despise you. Like, he sounds like he despises her. All that.
I mean, even if he didn't despise her, why am I giving someone $800,000 for an 8-day marriage?
Yeah.
That's wild to me.
So she can run out and tell her friends that she finessed you.
Do you know that, like, if you're in a relationship for, like, more than 2 years, that the courts in California consider it a marriage?
No.
Yeah, like, the girl can file for, like, you had a partnership for more than 2 years, so she could, like, sue you for, like, your net worth.
I don't. There's no way that's true.
Look it up.
No,
It's definitely true. But my grandma warns me about it every time I stay with one girl for too long.
How have I never heard of this? I never heard this before.
I didn't either, like 4 months ago.
Man, what is that called? Nah, you tripping.
Yeah, I want to know the name of it. Look it up. Because Nana said it to me. And I just took it on facts. You guys ever heard of that? Chat.
No.
Huh?
It's not true.
It's not true?
No.
Well, then what's the number of years? Does it say how many years it needs to be or something like that?
No.
There's got to be something like that.
No, you got to get married. No relationship of more than 2 years is not automatically considered a marriage by law. Common law marriage is a legal status that requires more than just cohabite. I can't pronounce that. Cohabitation. That's I'm fumbling.
Yes. Well, what happens when it qualifies for cohabitation? How many years is it?
It involves mutual intent to be married. Oh, so you have to tell people that, wait, what? A public declaration to the public that you are a married couple in a continuous relationship that functions as a marriage with only some states recognizing it. That is weird.
Isn't that crazy?
So if you're faking it and telling people you're married, so it's kind of like they're using, so if it's like if you don't want to be embarrassed, right? I guess like if you've been telling everybody you're married and then you break up, I guess it's to help. I don't get that. I can't understand. Actually,
I don't get it either. That's what scares me.
Yeah, it just seems like that like some lady made that law who like got a divorce and
didn't
get any money. She's like, I'll get my reparations somehow.
Married.
Yeah. That's crazy. The more you know. So I guess don't go around telling people you're married if you live in one of those states. If you're not actually married.
What states?
It doesn't say. It doesn't list the states.
Google it. Sure, it says it somewhere. I guarantee California, one of them.
Yeah, it's California. Oh, no, not recognized in California.
Oh, okay. And we're safe.
Alabama, Colorado, District of Columbia, Iowa, Kansas, Montana. It's all those Midwest states. Oklahoma, Rhode Island. It's all some East. South Carolina, Texas, and Utah.
Okay.
Stay away from those places. Especially Utah. I ain't got shit going on.
Can't imagine going through something like that.
Yeah. Man, that would be eating me up inside if I was paying for that. I didn't even marry her. Still paying for it. Paying for being with him. After paying to be with him.
Anyway, like in Cali, I mean, have you heard about the new bill that the governor signed?
No, I haven't heard. What happened?
So, he signed a bill into law that states that the majority of law enforcement, including ICE, must not wear masks when apprehending people and arresting people because obvious reasons. Like they refuse to identify themselves as officers and they refuse to tell their names when they're arresting people, so you don't even know if they're really officers. And so yeah, he signed a law that says they can't wear masks anymore. And it doesn't matter if they're getting doxxed or not.
Right. Does that mean they have to identify themselves, or do they just?
They have to identify themselves, and they have to not wear the mask. Apparently, but it says most of law enforcement. So I wonder, like, who's including of that?
Yeah.
Because, like, I know it includes like ICE and people like that, but I don't know. It just says most law enforcement officers wearing them on duty.
Yeah, that's fair. I think that's fair.
Yeah, because if they're interacting with the public, then you should know like who's doing this.
Yeah, especially if you're taking in like children, you know, young kids or women, they shouldn't be getting in the car with just anybody with a mask on saying that they're ICE. Makes sense. I get that. Why are these people hiding in the first place? They just don't want to be.
When you say people,
The ICE agents. I'm sorry. Why are they hiding in behind the mask?
Oh, because a lot of them aren't real ICE agents. So we have in this situation, the problem is we have real ICE agents. Then we have bounty hunters that are not law enforcement, but they want the bounty. So they're putting on costumes, pretending to be ICE, putting on masks. They're still operating within the law because they've been trying to get a bounty, but it's still like sketchy because they're not obeying the laws that local law enforcement have to obey in order to apprehend people. So it's a catch-22. Like they've caught bounty hunters that were breaking into people's homes. Like they're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to just break into people's homes.
Yeah, no way.
And also, like they've also caught people pretending to be ICE agents, and they're not bounty hunters either. So they don't have a bounty hunter license, and they're not operating with the police, and they're just kidnapping people, kidnapping young women, or attacking them in a bad way. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's terrible. Things have happened. Like they caught one guy, I think, in Southern California, and he had like human-sized cages in the back of his SUV, and also human-sized cages on his property, and he had fake paperwork saying he's the SPI.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Big individual, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm glad that the law is being passed because you should be held accountable for your actions, especially if you're in a position of power as a law enforcement officer.
Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%, man. Be a terrifying world where somebody can just snatch you up, not identify themselves at all, and then order you around.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on.
Luckily, there's been situations where the public all bands together, like it happened in Compton, where like ICE was trying to come harass people, and they messed with the wrong grocery store because it had loss prevention, but they had a lot of loss prevention because it's in Compton. So
yeah.
So they're trying to harass the customers, and the security wasn't having it. They're like, bro, we got guns too. So like, what you want to do here?
Wow.
We wanted to pop off in the parking lot because we can do that. And ICE was like, okay, let's go. Like, let's leave. They chickened out at that point, because like they were standing on business at the grocery store because the ICE was trying to tell them like, dude, go back to your job in the grocery store. It's like, no, we're on this property. The parking lot is grocery store property. You need to leave.
Yeah.
Or we can pop off right now. And then it didn't look like they were joking around in the video either.
Oh. Yeah, that's crazy. Did you see how the what do you call it? The 911 calls have like plummeted ever since the ICE raids? Have you seen that?
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What kind of 911 calls?
Like in general, like there have been less distress calls to 911, which is at first I was like, oh, maybe it's because like they're scared to go out, and maybe because like the first thing you would think is that they're not committing crimes as much because they don't want to be caught, right, and sent back and deported. But it's actually because what happens when you call like for a domestic violence call, if you call on somebody, then the police show up, then you're illegal, right? So it's like it's preventing them from reporting any crimes, right? Because they don't want to deal with the police because they're scared of getting arrested. Yeah. So
I feel that.
so there's less calls coming in to 911 now because people are scared to get deported. Pretty much.
I don't want to deal with the police either. Like, I mean, I had a moment where the police showed up at my house and they just walked in. I was like, bro, you gotta stand outside if you ain't got a warrant. Like, go stand out there, you know?
Yeah.
Cause like you just walked in like you own the place or something. It's, like door was unlocked. Like that don't mean you just open it.
Yeah.
Like, you just be walking up to people's houses and opening the door. That's crazy to me.
Right. Not in Texas, tell you that.
So in Texas, they're not doing that.
Yeah. You can get a lot. You can get away with so much here in Cali, man. That just like when you think about it happening in like Florida or Texas, it's like those people would laugh at this kind of stuff. It's like I wish they would walk in my house. The double barrel waiting on you.
Yeah, that's crazy. I did hear about a story about this old man that was tired of these kids breaking into his property, and so apparently, like, I guess some kind of teenagers kept breaking into the house and like stealing his beer and stuff while he was out. So he went and did some crazy thing and parked down the street and then hid inside his closet until they came. And,
What the heck?
Yeah, and then he deleted one of them. And he went to jail for that.
Wow.
You're not allowed to like set a trap.
Yeah. That makes sense.
It's also against the law. I don't know if you knew this, but it's also against the law to like if you live in an area where it snows, you can't make like snowmen around like tree stumps and stuff like that, trying to get people to ruin their cars.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Because I guess like one person was tired of them breaking their kids' snowman, so they built a really big snowman around a tree stump. And they rammed their car into it and ruined their car. And they're at fault for making the snowman.
I guess. I mean, that's what you get though. What are you out here doing running over snowmen? So get a life.
Yeah.
Get a life, man. Ruin the fun. That's your fun at parties. What's up, Mike? What else you got?
I mean,
Is that it? On the ice, you know what's funny? I haven't seen it once, like personally, and I live here. Like I'm in LA. I guess I'm not out in LA, like downtown too much, but I've never seen like an agent or like.
well, up until now, they're undercover.
Yeah. Still, I feel like I would have saw something, some kind of raid or somebody getting arrested at some store, maybe. But it's like this big deal. I thought it was. You would think it's happening all the time, but it's not. I don't see it very often.
Have you heard about these rest and vest engineers that are at Google?
Mm-mm.
So there's these engineers, software engineers at Google that are so good at their job, but now that AI came out, a lot of them aren't needed. But Google doesn't want them going to their competition, so they literally pay them to bench them at home and literally do nothing and get paid $600,000 a year to do nothing at all.
What are they called again?
They call it rest and vest because they're resting them, but they keep them under contract, so they can't go to their competition. So they don't need them to work on any projects at the moment because they're overstaffed, but they don't want them going to their competition because they're the best in the country at what they do. So they just pay them an annual salary of $600,000. Just tell them to chill at home. It's wild, right?
Wow. Incredible. I wish I need to get into coding when I'm doing the wrong job, man.
Not just coding, man. You got to be from like the top 5 schools in America to get those kind of jobs.
Yeah, true. Hey, chat GBT, make me a resume saying I'm from on top.
Just lie. How you feel?
Yeah, show up acting like I know how to do everything. Like at the end of the interview, I'd be like, you know what? It's okay, man. This isn't my only offer. I got an offer down at Facebook. Got an offer down at just start naming all the competitors. Got an offer down at Yahoo.
Yeah, where that 600,000 check at?
Yeah, I'm gonna need that. And like I'll search all of their top all their top engineers and like name drop them. Like, oh yeah, don't worry. Like, yeah, Jason, yeah, so and so.
Jason told me you guys weren't pool over here.
Yeah. No, we actually work. I know a lot of the softwares that you guys are actually working on too.
Yeah, we just worked on the Meta AI government glasses for the CIA. And you don't know about that? Yeah, you don't have clearance.
Yeah, that's why. I'll show you get a fear and if I knew enough like keywords, I think I could do it. I just don't. I have no frame of reference at all.
No, they look you up
in tech.
They call the school.
Yeah. Oh, they would call.
Yeah. No, but
what's up?
Another crazy story that happened, and you know which state it happened in. You had to guess.
Yep.
Which state?
The U state.
Do you remember? Do you know which state?
The M with a H.
Where do all the crazy stories come out of in America?
The craziest stories are out of like Florida.
Yep,
like...
Florida. Bingo. This one coming out of Florida at Disney World. Apparently, it's one of those boat restaurants. You know those boats that don't really leave the harbor, but they're really big and they just sit right there on the edge of the water, so you have an ocean view while you eat.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, well, it's in the Disney World area, and apparently, this scuba diver guy waited till the end of one day's shift, and he swam up, hopped out onto the boat, and basically tied everybody up while management was like counting the cash, and he took 20 grand and tied everybody up and then hopped back in the water. Isn't that wild? That's crazy, man. You hop back in the water and it swam away.
With the 20 Rex?
With the 20X.
He couldn't have got away.
He got away. He did it in a matter of 2 minutes.
What was it, Michael Phelps robbing the damn boat?
No, I don't think he swam that fast. He kept everybody tied up at the end of closing, so like nobody knew anything.
That's like crazy.
It's wild, man. It's the wildest story I've ever heard.
Rob my fool where he just jumps off the side when he's done. He's like, all right, I'm out.
Splash.
Splash. Tied everybody up. He probably didn't mean any harm.
He didn't hurt nobody.
Yeah, he didn't hurt nobody. Yeah.
But yeah, that's crazy to me.
All that for 20 grand, is that worth it?
I mean, it's worth it if you can get away with it, I guess.
That's true.
I mean, you couldn't see his face. He kept the scuba gear on. And then pop the mouthpiece out like, hey, you!
Yeah.
Give me the cash. Tie yourself up.
Scuba Steve.
Splash back in the water.
What the hell? Props to him, man.
Can't say that, man. I mean,
he got away, man. Oh, my bad.
Can't watch Marvel movies no more.
Yeah, that's a creative way to rob somebody, though.
Like, yeah, that's crazy.
Get a man his flowers, man. All right. That's all fucking done.
I mean, apparently the most successful bank heist guy in history, like recent history, he got away with it for like a really long time because he would only go in and he'd rob the teller and not the safe.
Yeah. Would like he'd have like a note or something? He'd like slide him a note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, he never got caught. 20 years later, he just said, like, I'm tired of looking over my shoulder. He turned himself in.
Yeah.
Because he said he couldn't take the paranoia anymore.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a lot of stress.
Imagine every like time you hear a pop, you think it's a cop breaking into your house.
Yep. So much anxiety, I bet. Can't sleep, probably had a hard time sleeping, and you start getting delirious.
Yeah.
Robbing bank.
And then he wrote a best-selling book. Made money.
Yeah, there's another. There's another guy who did the jewelry heist. I saw it on Netflix, where he was like, I think they robbed over like 100 stores or something, and he never got caught until like the last. I think he got caught on like his last run after like 100 runs.
Wasn't it because of a girl?
Was it? You know who I'm talking about? It was a guy where he was like, we did it. We never meant to hurt anybody.
I think I watched that.
Yeah, yeah. He was like, we never meant to hurt anybody. He was like, we were really nice. He was like, they were nice robbers. They come in, they tell the people exactly like, hey, man, we're not here to hurt you. We're not here. We just want this and we'll leave. And like, yeah, I think they got away with it for like 20 years or something like that. It was like some crazy amount of time.
It's really hard to sell hot diamonds because if you look under a microscope, they have a number on each diamond.
No,
legal.
way.
Yeah.
Doesn't that like?
So you have to take a really lower offer because they're illegal, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Can't they just sand it or something? Not sand it. I don't know what they do to the diamond.
Really. You need another diamond to scratch off the diamond.
Just scratch it off, yeah.
It's like really hard to do that, especially because you gotta find somebody that's okay with doing something, you know, sketch.
Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of it out there. Though. Sketch sales nowadays.
Yeah, maybe.
Just a piece to my car. Interesting. Somebody's got my engine in their car, scratched all serial number.
I don't know. I bought it like this.
Yeah. Straight up.
Senor police, I bought it like this.
Fuckers. I did not. That's new for me. I didn't know diamonds had a serial code or serial numbers on.
Yeah.
Like all diamonds or just like really
the legal ones? Yeah. Of course, the blood diamonds aren't gonna have them.
Yeah.
For context, when I made that accident, it's because the police officers said there was a Latin gang that was robbing cars in the neighborhood.
Yeah, this is true. This is very true. That's so sad. There's no fights on today. This is like the first week of no fights in so long. It's been like maybe like 2 or 3 months. UFC's been on a tear, man. Dana White's a beast.
Have you already watched them all?
No, there were no fights this weekend.
I know. Have you watched all the other ones?
What do you mean?
All the other recent ones.
Yeah, I've seen all of them.
Have you seen all of them in the history of UFC?
No, of course not.
Just curious. Some people have.
That's crazy. Haven't been a fan that long. The first fight I saw was Anderson Silva fight, but I didn't even know who he was at the time. And then shit. Yeah, I don't even know. I can't remember when I first got into it, who I was watching. I want to say it was like John Jones. It was like that John Jones versus Daniel Cormier era. That's when I really started getting into UFC. I think that was what's going on. It's come such a long way. But I've been watching consistently for like the last 3 or 4 years. 4 or 5 years, maybe even now.
Push my head.
When's Jake Paul fighting Javante Davis? Isn't that a crazy fight? Isn't that weird?
Who cares about Jake Paul?
It's Javante Davis. That's what I care about. He's a great fighter.
You think he'd take a paycheck from Jake to lose?
No. Don't think so.
Alright, so
What's up?
So you guys, I know that, you know, it's late September and warm out, and some people are thinking about having these. What are we in the autumn? We're in the autumn right now, right? We're still in summer. No, we're still in summer.
This is summer, yeah.
Yeah, we're still in summer. Yeah. So I know you guys usually like you guys get those weddings popping off in the summer, but did you guys know that like you know a great way to write off like your girl's wedding dress is you can donate it, and then you can write off some of the money it cost you, and then also like if you have your wedding like at a historical venue, then you can write off the cost of the venue as well on your taxes.
No way.
Yeah.
Like in Cali, you can do that?
Yeah, in Cali. And then also another cool thing, you could write off like 50 to 60% of your flower budget if you donate your flowers to a nursing home after your wedding or donate them to a hospital.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know any of that.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I just found that out recently.
You're right. A wedding cost off on your taxes.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff you can do if you know tax law.
I need to look into some more tax law.
Yeah, definitely. You can save a lot of money if you know tax law.
It's crazy. I guess you have to have receipts, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, I wonder if my parents knew that when they got married.
Can I push my head over?
Yep.
I got a question for you, as you are more expert on the sports categories.
Stop.
Did you hear Ty Lue say that if Michael Jordan played today, he'd average 45 points a game because there's no defense?
Yes. I actually watched that whole Ty Lue interview.
Do you think that's true?
Yes.
For real?
I think he's being nice.
Really? You think he'd be like 50 a game?
I think he averaged like 50.
50
Yeah.
Game? How good was Jordan on and outside the perimeter?
Jordan wasn't he was like a decent 3-point shooter, but you got to remember it was during, I sound like an old head, this is during a time where the 3-point shot wasn't very relevant. But if you stuck MJ in today's game and told him, hey, we shoot threes now, pretty sure MJ would learn how to shoot three. You know, he would have had a better shooting percentage, right? It's just like, it's like not fair to say he wasn't a great 3-point shooter, because it was a time where you shot threes and the coaches would take your ass out the game if you were shooting threes, you know? Now the game is like revolved around the 3-point shot. So also there's no hand check. I don't know if you know what hand check is, but hand check is basically like when you're playing defense. Back in the day, you could like put your hand on the guy, the player with the ball. You can like push him, so he would try to like come into you. You could like, you'd be like, if you're stronger than him, you could shove him. Can't do that anymore. Now you have to play with like for your hands.
That's crazy.
So imagine Jordan where he wasn't getting touched. Like, what? Are you kidding me? I think 45 is being nice. 45 is being gracious. Like that man would have averaged like 50.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm on the side of it. Like, I've watched every MJ highlight that there is on YouTube. I've I've seen like a bunch of. I watch the games. Like that's like something I do. I watch old school Bulls games. Like I'll just pull them up. They have them on YouTube. Like a lot of them. And Jordan was a different. He was a different guy, bro. He was a different beast. He was so good, man.
Yeah, I mean, I remember watching him when Kobe. I think when Kobe first came in. I don't know what year. What year did Kobe first come?
That's a great question.
I can't
2000.
remember. Isn't it like 2000?
2000. I'm gonna say 2003.
Hey Siri, what year did Kobe Bryant first season? That wasn't even English.
2001, 2002, or one of those.
Hey Siri, what year was Kobe Bryant's first season? It just keeps bringing up his last game, 2016. I remember that game too.
Yeah.
He dropped like 55 points on the Utah Jazz.
What the hell?
What?
1996?
That was it? Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Oh yeah, he played with MJ, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. They like played against each other. I'm
Yeah,
tripping.
you don't remember that famous statement he made?
Yeah, I do.
Like, you could wear the shoes, but you never
you
feel.
never feel. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm tripping. Kobe's rookie season was 96.
I thought it was 2000.
How's that even possible? I was 7.
Yeah. I remember being 7, watching Mike play.
I feel old as hell now. I'm sorry. I'm looking at that's 96 to 97 season. So he was in the league when MJ won his last ring. MJ won his last ring in 98, I believe. Yeah. That's what the Last Dance is about. It's that 98 season.
Yeah. That's such a great documentary.
And Kobe's in that. That's right. I remember it now. Yeah. I remember him having that moment with Kobe in the documentary. Isn't it crazy that, you know what was crazy to me about the documentary was how emotional MJ was when he was talking, where he spoke at like Kobe's wake.
Yeah.
Like he was broken. And I was like, wow, it really showed you how like close they really were, you know?
Yeah.
And remember, he's all like, I know you guys gonna do this damn crying MJ meme, because he was crying when he was telling the story, and it was like the meme was out. He was like, damn it, I'm gonna cry, man. I was like, I feel you.
I mean, how could you not, man? I cried when Kobe died.
Yeah.
I didn't want to because I felt like stupid because I didn't know him like that. But like, you know.
You did though.
Yeah.
Oh, we all knew Kobe. Like when you from LA, Kobe was like, I don't know. I felt like he was a part of my family.
I remember looking up, seeing his helicopter going probably to the Staples Center. Like, there go Kobe.
Yeah, man. Kobe brought my family together more than most of my family. You know what I mean? Like we got together for Laker games. Like Kobe was a part of my family. Like we would be like 10, 15 deep, like watching games in our garage, like barbecuing, watching the games. Not only did we get to watch him, he was bringing us championships. So
yeah, it felt like it was normal for LA to get a championship when Kobe was playing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know, we always make the playoffs. Like, we're the Lakers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I remember all those shots. I remember winning all that. Like I remember, like, those are moments in my life. I don't remember much from being a kid, but I remember watching Kobe and hug Shaq and him throw Shaq the lob and Shaq pointing up at the rafter. I remember all that, man. It's crazy.
I remember. I don't know who the announcer was, but I'll always have his voice in my head, like, Fisher for 3.
Yeah. Yep.
I just remember it always went out to Fisher for 3. If Kobe couldn't get in because they were doubling Kobe, it always went out to Fisher for 3 or Rick Fox.
Robert Horry, Big Shot Bob.
Did I tell you about the time I met Rick Fox's wife?
No.
Elijah Dushka. Elijah Dushka.
Uh-uh.
You know who that is?
Nope.
She's an actress. So she played in this movie that I really like. I've seen it like a million times. It's called The New Guy. Have you seen that
It's
movie?
a good movie. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the girl. That's the girl that he like falls in love with or whatever. But yeah, that's Rick Fox's wife, and I ran into her at LA Children's Hospital. And we were waiting in line, and I was like, "Why do you have so many Xboxes?" Because I remember she had like 7 Xboxes, like stacked on top of each other, and she was like, "Oh, she was like, oh, we're donating them to the hospital," and I was like, "When you see weed, what are you talking about?" And because I was like mesmerized, like I was only like 14 at the time, but this is the girl I had a crush on when that movie came out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was like, seeing her, I was like, "Hi, Les, hello,
Yeah.
how you doing?" And I was just like, I was just like all puppy love at that point, and that's when she told me, like, "Yeah, my husband's Rick Fox." I was like, "Really?"
Let me get one of them Xboxes.
I know, right? I was like, "You want?" I asked her, like, "Hey, are you giving those out?" She's like, "No, those are for the hospital."
Like, I'm at the hospital.
Right?
Yeah.
But yeah, unfortunately at the time, I wasn't wearing a patient gown. I was just wearing normal clothes, so obviously she's not gonna give me one.
Yeah. That's cool.
But it was cool meeting her. She was super nice.
Rick Fox. Rick Fox is cool. He owns like I think he owned a esports team. I don't know if he owns it.
Really?
Esports teams are kind of going under, so I doubt it. Yeah, he started owning a team called Echo Fox.
I would have named the team Foxtrot if I was.
Foxtrot.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That sounds like a cooler name.
Echo Fox is cool. Foxtrot would have worked. Foxtrot. But yeah, they had that League of Legends team. I think they also had like a Valorant team. Another story.
I just remember playing Counter-Strike at IPC. Did you ever go to IPC back in the day?
No, I
It was
didn't.
right next to Cali Games.
No, I never went.
No?
I wonder what happened to it though.
It did go under. It's a crab shack now.
Oh, okay.
Which is a bummer because that place was like my little home away from home.
Yeah. We still have Gaming Republic over on like I think it's on Sepulveda.
I guess I've never been there.
Really?
I only went to IPC. That's where me and Elsie used to play. We were like really, really good at RuneScape. Shout out in the chat. You guys like RuneScape?
Nah, dude, no shout out in the chat.
You know Manny plays RuneScape?
Really?
Yeah, he plays RuneScape. He showed me his account. I was like, you know that like I was like a boss in this game?
Yeah, I didn't realize how much money people make on RuneScape. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like farming.
We were making a lot of money back when you couldn't spot the bots.
Yeah.
Because I was using bots to like mine gold, mine mithril and all that stuff. I was using a bot. And then I was also using a bot for oh shit, my headphones fell off. I was also using a bot for what else is I using a bot for? I was also using it to fish. I would fish sharks. You ever play RuneScape?
Nah,
It takes up way too much time. Don't ever play that game.
I'm actually like cool in real life, so I don't play uncool game. I'm actually a cool guy.
Okay, Mr. Top 8.
Actually, an actual pretty cool fella. No, I'm playing that. I never got into RuneScape. I did play WoW. I played Lost Ark. But
The reason it's better than WoW is because if you died in the game, you literally lost thousands of dollars of stuff.
why wouldn't you just put your stuff away? You don't walk around with your valuable stuff, right?
Yeah, you do because it helps you fight. Like
Yeah.
some of the most valuable stuff makes you the most deadly person when you go into the wild.
Right.
And if you get killed, you only keep like 3 items. Yeah, so
No matter, so you can keep like your weapon.
you keep the 3 most valuable items unless that other guy has some kind of something to make you lose more than that.
Wow, there's something to make you lose more.
But yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, it is crazy.
That's a pretty cool concept, bro.
Yeah, it's a crazy concept because some of the missions force you to go into the like deep into the wild, so like you have to deal with that kind of anxiety. And if there's just like a squad of homies, because sometimes there's armies of people that are like they play together to keep each other safe.
Yeah.
And you go out there and so like they spot one dude just like doing something. It's just like, okay, this guy smoked this dude.
Yeah. That's how me and my homies game. Like right now we're playing it's a new game that just came out. It's called Arena Breakout. And it's like a looter shooter and you like it's an extraction shooter. And we rolling around like 4 or 5 deep and we taking everything. So that's how you gotta do it.
So are the items worth stuff? Can you sell it in real life?
No, it's not like that.
Oh.
That's why I was like, RuneScape's pretty cool. I do give RuneScape some credit because I feel like it's one of the few games where you can make like a lot of money playing it. Like if you hit like a big item in that game, you could sell it and make real life money, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, there's these items that came out from New Year's Eve 1999 to 2000.
Yeah.
And they just keep going up in value, like party hats. Those are
What?
Those are worth like maybe like 500 million gold coins right now. And I remember last time when I played like 20 years ago, it was like 16 million. And like I checked like online, it's super, super valuable. It's crazy.
That's crazy. You never like I never thought you'd be you'd play that game. What's it called?
RuneScape?
RuneScape. I'm kind of Minecraft for a second.
Yeah, and Nelson was the best at that game. I think he was like top 1,000 in the world.
Yeah.
Which is like really hard.
It was you had a PC?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, he was one of the best.
I believe it. He seems like a RuneScaper.
Also at scamming. She's really good at that. So what he would do is there's like 2 trade windows, but the first trade window is a picture of your item that you're trading.
Yeah.
The second trade window, it doesn't have a picture of the item. It just has the name written, and people are lazy, so they don't read it on the second trade window. So right before the trade goes through, he swaps it out with like a fish or something.
What the
He just chooses to check people over there like really expensive stuff. I remember he got like a party he sold it for like $2,000 in real money.
What the hell? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'd be so mad he gave me a fish.
I know, right? I mean, that's your fault. You didn't read the second trade window.
Sure.
Just got too excited. You would make it look like, you would always make it look like he was overpaying, and then you would swap it out for a fish.
I report him so fast that my head was spinning.
Yeah, back then that wasn't reportable.
Wow.
Because it's like you should have read the second trade window. That's why we made the second trade window.
That's true, huh? That's true. Nelson's funny.
Yeah, Nelson's a beast. He thinks all kinds of crazy stuff like that.
Shiesty stuff.
He played that like all day. I know his sisters, like they still play it.
Yeah. Would you play it again?
No.
Why not?
Because my account got banned.
So what? Make a new one.
That's not worth it, dude. You remember my Matrix online account?
No, we've talked about this before. I'd never ever. I can't recall you playing.
When you were laying down on the floor, that's what I was playing. Remember you were sleeping on the floor in my room?
I do. I remember that.
Yeah, so that's what I was playing Matrix Online.
I don't recall you playing it. Maybe I just wasn't. I
You
wasn't
weren't
into
into it.
gaming.
You
Yeah,
weren't interested in it,
yeah.
but it
I
was.
wasn't a gamer.
It's the best online game ever made ever.
Yeah.
So anyway, I knew it was about to get deleted, like the whole game, the whole franchise was about to get deleted. So I had one of the best accounts in the game because I had like the Widow's More glasses, I had the bandanas, and like all my stuff was like the best in game stuff.
Right.
And so I knew the game was going under. So I traded somebody I knew, and I told him he could have my Matrix account if he gave me his RuneScape account.
Oh wow.
And that's how I had a really good RuneScape account. It was called Halo.
And you got
Hey.
banned for what? For cheating?
For
I got banned for using a phishing bot
wow, so petty.
because it was my fault. I fell asleep. I was playing the game up until late at night, and I fell asleep at my desk. And my little character was just like moving back and forth and not doing anything. So it looked super,
Got flagged.
super suspicious. This is my fault. But if I never fell asleep, then I wouldn't have to deal with that.
Yeah. Crazy, because somebody probably reported you.
Yeah, they definitely.
Yeah,
They definitely.
I report people who are botting too in my games because it's annoying. Because I'm sitting there fishing with my goofy ass. You know what I mean? I'm sitting there fishing for like 2 hours, just doing the same 3 buttons, like bait, throw, and then I see your character doing all this, and I'm like, nah, hell, I'm reporting this guy. I'm working too hard.
I hate you.
Botters, you guys just lower the value of in-game, whatever you're botting, just lowers the value. So all the people who are naturally doing it just getting less.
What game were you playing when you were fishing?
Wow.
Oh, and WoW?
Yeah, and Lost Ark too. Lost Ark got fish.
Do you usually botters in WoW?
Yeah, hell yeah. It was a big problem. I think they cracked down on it though. They cracked down on the bots. It's crazy because botting is a problem that like can't really be solved. Like you have to have like some really good software to stop botting. And then even when you have good software, the botters make better software. So like you have to keep evolving your anti-cheat, right? As a game.
Yeah.
So like that's actually what keeps a lot of like small companies from making games is because they can't afford to keep updating an anti-cheat. Isn't that crazy? I learned that like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Because cheating ruins a game. Like imagine you put out a game and everybody's cheating, people will stop playing it because it's like everybody's cheating. I don't want to play this.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And there's like conspiracy, right? So like the big companies, like the big Call of Duties are like not Call of Duties, but like I forgot who makes like Ubisoft and like EA Sports. There's a conspiracy. I'm not saying it's just true. This is like what I heard, where these companies actually pay for people to create cheats so they can keep their competition low. Because the people at the top can afford to stop the cheats, but the people who are trying to be up and coming, they can't afford it. So like, there's a theory that they actually make the they provide or they like put money into people creating cheats. So that
Nah, I don't.
because then they know how to stop the cheat because they have the people who are making it, right? I don't know. I don't believe it. I don't know if take that with a grain of salt.
Sounds like a stretch.
You think so? I think it makes sense. The way to keep your competitors down.
Yes.
Botting has ruined a lot of games. Like a lot of good games have been. I don't play them because the people were cheating. I'm getting headshot from across the map. It's no fun, you know. So
Yeah, wasn't Ninja caught cheating?
I don't think so.
I thought he was.
No, I don't think so.
Then it was some famous gamer that was caught cheating
A lot of them have been.
on what's that game called that you like?
Fortnite?
Yeah, Fortnite. He got caught.
Maybe.
He got caught. I think it was Ninja. No?
Fortnite's another one of the huge. It's a huge game. It's like a big company, so there's not a lot of cheaters in it because the anti-cheats update it once a week, you know.
Yeah.
And they can afford like the top of the line anti-cheat.
Yeah, didn't they have like a Travis Scott in concert
Yeah.
in game?
Not everything. Fortnite did it, man. Fortnite did it right. They have Travis. They've had Drake. They've had Nicki Minaj. They've had
They had Drake.
yeah. They've had everybody's got like a Fortnite song. Not everybody's had a Fortnite event. I think Travis Scott, Snoop Dogg. I saw Ariana Grande had one. I think. But yeah, a lot of people have had them. Fortnite did it. Fortnite did it right. Sleepy, bro.
Yeah, man, I gotta go to bed.
Look sleepy, man.
So
That's
tired.
it.
Kinda
Night, guys.
tired, man. You not tired?
No. I have to sleep, so so I can stay up on that.
Yeah.
I am a little bit tired though. I'm hungry. I'm like starving. I didn't eat lunch or dinner.
I ain't about to crack open a black box meal.
Yeah, one of them black boxes. Did you re-up? You read up?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
All right, y'all. This has been Date Night Mike. It's your boy Zoe. Mike is tired. We're gonna get him some sleep. He needs some rest.
I'm probably gonna watch some.
You look high.
Deal or no.
Nah, just
You look faded, bro. You smoked a fat J.
I'm so tired. Like bags under my eyes.
Yo, you off some edibles today? What is going on with
No.
you? We love you. We need you, and we will be back tomorrow. So I think maybe a little earlier. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably a little earlier. Yeah.
Sweet.
Take care.